Hi, I'm Lily Martin. This is my series on missing persons or missing people. Today's missing person is going to be Stephanie Damron. She went missing on September 24th, 2024 from New Sweden, Maine. She had green eyes, weighed about 130 pounds. She was 5 feet tall, brown hair, shoulder length. Okay, so a couple of things that I got about Stephanie. She was somewhat unhappy at home. I don't think it was serious. I think it was just teenage angst. And I think she just felt a little depressed. She was hanging out with a female that was probably in her, about 16 years old, a little bit older. And this female had an older brother. And Stephanie was at their house one day and they decided they were all going to go to the mall or something, maybe their ice cream, I don't know. They decided to go somewhere, and that is when they forced her to go somewhere else. I do believe she's alive. I think they put her in the car, and I think she was trafficked. I think she is trafficked. I think that her first stop was Ohio, and I believe she was in some kind of hotel there. It wasn't a completely cheap motel. It was like it had a parking lot. I'm guessing it was somewhat close to a train station, and I think it was a train station, not an airport. I think it was a train station. And that was her first stop. I can see her looking out the window, and she can see other businesses. She can see chain store restaurants or chain restaurants. She can see, you know, like stores, box stores, things like that. And she wants to get out, and I feel like she's crying and she wants to get out, but she can't. Eventually, I think she was taken, I think by truck. I don't think she was trafficked at truck stops, but I think she was taken by truck. And I'm getting like Kentucky or Virginia area. It's somewhere sort of warm, and there's a lot of mosquitoes there. And she's in a house. I think she's the only one there. I mean, not the only one in the house, but she's the only victim in the house. And I think that they have got her heavily sedated. And I think right now she feels like she doesn't have a way to get out. She's kind of given up any hope of getting out and getting back home. I do think she will be found, actually. I do think she will be found. I do think it's going to take law enforcement to really focus on this case. And I feel like right now they're not so focused on this case. If they reopened the case, they would see a lot of things. I do see that she's got a necklace that she had from home that she holds on to. Like, it's her guiding light to get back home. It's in her dreams, but I do feel like she's heavily sedated, and she is hard to recognize because she's lost so much weight and her hair might be darker. I see that there might have been a pregnancy. Anyway, again, I will keep her missing person photo up. If you have any information, call the FBI. That's what it says on the poster. And if you're interested in more of this series, just comment below. All my information is in the bio. Thank you so much. This is Lily Martin and my series on missing people.